If you feel stuck financially, I want to say something that might surprise you. Being stuck doesn't mean you're lazy. Most of the time, being stuck means you're overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, your brain stops thinking in plans. It starts thinking in survival. So if you've been telling yourself, I should be further ahead, or why can't I get it together, or how am I still here? I want you to pause. Because the problem might not be your effort. The problem might be the way your life is set up right now. Here's what stuck actually looks like for most people. You make a little progress, then something hits. A bill, a bad week, an unexpected expense, a stressful day that turns into spending, a month where everything feels tight again. So you keep moving, but you don't feel momentum. And when you don't feel momentum, your brain starts to believe this isn't working. That belief is dangerous because it leads to two outcomes. Either you give up or you start looking for shortcuts. And this channel is not about shortcuts. It's about building a life that works. So let's talk about why you're stuck in a way that actually helps. There are 3 common reasons people feel stuck financially, and none of them are about intelligence. Reason 1, you're living without a buffer. When there's no buffer, every small problem becomes a crisis. Even if you're doing fine, it still feels unstable because your nervous system knows one surprise could knock you over. That constant pressure makes it hard to plan. It makes it hard to think long-term. It makes everything feel urgent. Reason 2, your money is leaking through emotions. Not because you're irresponsible, because you're human. Stress creates impulses. Comparison creates anxiety. Anxiety creates spending. So your income might be okay, but your emotional system is expensive. And until you plug that leak, you'll keep feeling like you're running in place. Reason 3, you're trying to fix everything at once. This is the most common trap. When you feel behind, you don't want a small plan, you want a big reset. So you try to do everything. Track every dollar, cut every expense, pay off all debt fast, save aggressively, build credit, invest, learn everything. And that sounds responsible, but it usually collapses. Because overwhelm doesn't respond to ambition. Overwhelm responds to simplicity. So here's the reset. Not a motivational speech, a system you can start today. 3 steps. Step 1, pick one thing to stabilize first. Not 5 things, 1. If you have no buffer, stabilize cash. If your spending is emotional, stabilize impulses. If debt is crushing you, stabilize minimum payments and stop adding more. You're choosing the first domino. Because stuck people don't need more goals, they need a first domino. Step 2, shrink the plan until it's impossible to fail. This is where real momentum starts. If you tell yourself, I'm going to save $150 this month, and you fail, you feel worse. But if you tell yourself, I'm going to save $5 a day, and you win, you build trust. And trust is what stuck people need, not pressure. So shrink it. Make it small enough that you can do it on your worst day. Because consistency beats intensity every time. Step 3, build a visible win every week. This sounds simple, but it changes your brain. Your brain needs proof that you're moving, so create a weekly win you can point to. Examples: 1 week with no overdraft, 1 week where you tracked spending once a day, 1 week where you waited 24 hours before buying anything non-essential, 1 week where you saved something even if it was small. The amount matters less than the pattern, because patterns change identity, and identity changes behavior. Now let me say this in a way you might need to hear. If you're stuck, you don't need to become a different person overnight. You need to become a slightly more stable version of yourself and repeat it. That's how wealth is built for normal people, Not through big breakthroughs, through small systems you can actually live with. And here's something else. If you're comparing yourself to people who seem ahead, you're probably underestimating what consistency can do in 1 year. Most people don't need a miracle. They need a year without self-sabotage, a year without emotional leaks, a year with a simple system. And that's possible. Even if you're starting from zero, even if you feel late, even if you've messed up before. So here's your takeaway. If you feel stuck financially, it's not because you're incapable. It's because you're carrying pressure without a system. Stabilize one thing first. Shrink the plan until it's impossible to fail. Create one visible win every week. That's how you turn stuck into momentum. Quietly, consistently, and for the first time, with control. If you want help turning this into daily action, the link to 30 Days to Build Wealth Habits is in the description. It's a guided challenge to build money habits that actually last.